Alright, what's going on, guys? So, back at 100,000 subscribers, I said that I would do a face reveal, and I want to officially announce today that at 400k, I will actually be doing the face reveal. Now, some of you might be wondering why I never did it at 100k like I said, and that's simply because I was in high school, and I wasn't even sure if YouTube was gonna work out, and frankly, I'm still not sure if it's gonna, quote, work out. But time has shown that this channel does have the ability to really blow up, and I think, you know, down the line, I could see myself having 1 million subscribers and more. And I'm not trying to be cocky, I'm not trying to be pretentious about it. I'm not trying to say that I, you know, see myself as a god, but I think I believe in myself, basically. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at something that is just insane to me. So, I don't know if you guys use Netflix. I used to use it a lot when I was binging Breaking Bad, and I haven't really used it that much since. I still gotta watch Better Call Saul, but basically my Netflix account is pretty much inactive. I'm not really seeing anything on Netflix that is really, you know, all that interesting to me. But recently on Netflix, there's been this series that's been blowing up about Jeffrey Dahmer, and I do plan on watching this show. It's gotten great reviews, I've heard, but basically it's kind of like a storytelling of Jeffrey Dahmer in a sense, right? Like, this guy was a serial killer back in, I think, the late 80s and 90s. You know, crazy guy. He was doing like these specific demented things to the people that he was killing, and I can't even get into that. But yeah, I mean, the show's doing well. If you want to go watch it, I will say to be advised, because I've heard just that there's some dark stuff in that, so you know. So yeah, there's your context for what we're talking about today. Now, what we're talking about today involves TikTok. Now, I think most of you guys know already how I feel about TikTok as an app. I think TikTok is an awful platform for a lot of reasons. I think there's only a few redeeming qualities about it. Honestly, the only thing that I can really think about that makes TikTok a good platform is the fact that you have the ability to go viral from posting a 10-second clip that you literally spent 20 seconds on. You spend 10 seconds recording, 10 seconds editing, and then boom, you upload it. Dude, there's a chance you get 2 million views, and I think that's a cool concept. But I don't know, man. TikTok is designed to like tear apart your attention span. You know, the content itself isn't really that great. And on top of all that, TikTok culture breeds some of the most awful trends or challenges in existence. And well, TikTok has basically done it again, okay, with this recent TikTok trend, because it involves basically simping over Jeffrey Dahmer via TikTok. Bro, that's a crazy sentence that just left my mouth. It's so crazy how TikTokers never fail to disappoint. It's almost a talent how often they just disappoint me. Like, the bar is already on the ground from the fact that these people were licking toilet seats for the coronavirus challenge. And I'm sitting here shaking my head thinking it can't get much worse, but then I see these people actively simping over a serial killer. Like, I don't know if it's possible to be worse than a serial killer, and these people are simping for that. Anyways, let me just show you some of these TikToks, these outrageous TikToks, and before I do that, I would just ask for you to leave a like on this video, and like I said, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Serious question. Is there something wrong with me because I high-key felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh, is this for me? Okay, yeah, no, there's definitely something wrong with you if you felt, quote, high-key bad for Jeffrey Dahmer. It's crazy, bro. She didn't even say I low-key feel bad for Jeffrey Dahmer, which wouldn't have been that much better, but at least she's a little bit embarrassed. But nope, she just goes, is it bad that I high-key feel bad for Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah, it is. It's really bad. I think that it's very concerning that you're sympathizing with this guy.
Okay, so first things first, that whole documentary was like 12 out of 10. Like, that shit was fire. Coming from someone that likes like true crime shit, right? Now, throughout the whole thing, I was like, damn, like, this shit is crazy. Like, that's so sad. All, like, the murders and everything that, like, he did. The way he did it, like, I was like, damn, like, this shit is mad scary. Like, that's so sad.
I don't even think she's aware of the fact that she sounds so disrespectful when describing this, but I'm just here to say that you definitely sound very disrespectful when describing this. You're out here talking about, oh, I felt mad sorry for the victims. You know, that was whack. You could just say, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's a horrible person, and I felt sorry when I watched this film. You don't have to be like, yo, that's crazy, bruh. Like, you don't... This lady definitely goes to a funeral and is like, yo, like, R.I.P. and shit, you know, like, rip, you know, like, damn. Oh, damn, you died, L plus ratio.
But I was, like, fine throughout the whole thing because, like, I watch a lot of true crime, whatever. But, bitch, when they killed Jeffrey, I was like literally teary-eyed. Like, I got teary-eyed. I'm looking at my boyfriend like, oh my God, like, please don't tell me they kill him. Don't tell me he died. I'm looking at myself like, bitch, what? Like, what? For some reason, like, everything that he did that was like absolutely horrifying just like out the window. I'm literally like looking to my side and I'm like, please tell me they don't kill him.
So I'm going to sympathize here a little bit by saying that I get sometimes when you're watching a show, if the bad guy is interesting and I don't know, he's a good bad guy to watch, that you are going to root for him a little bit. Like Breaking Bad's a good example. Like Walter White is like the protagonist, but he's not really a good guy. But there were definitely times throughout the show that I was, you know, rooting for Walter White, even though I know he was a bad guy. But the difference here is that Jeffrey Dahmer was like a real human being who actually did these things, whereas everything in Breaking Bad never happened. Like, it's all fake. I understand that you're probably too young to have actually been around for when these killings were brought to the mainstream, so your ability to see him as anything more than a character on Netflix is kind of weakened to an extent. Now, I wasn't alive for these killings either, so I don't really know how bad it actually was when it happened, or how big of a story these actually were, but I do know that they happened and that these are real things. So when I'm watching the show and I plan on watching it, I'm not going to be like down bad supporting Jeffrey Dahmer. You get it?
I felt so fucking bad. Like, I actually felt bad. Like, it was, like, ridiculous. I'm thinking to myself, like, you should not be feeling bad for this man. Like, but I deadass didn't want him to die. Like, I was kind of pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at this point, the only advice I can really give to this lady is just to keep this to yourself. Kind of like think before you speak type of situation. Because I think that she understands what's wrong with her, you know, feeling bad for this guy. But at the same time, she's still saying on TikTok that she did feel bad for this guy. But it's like, bro, this is a self-report. If you did feel bad for this guy, and then you realize that it was wrong to feel bad for this guy, just, that's it. Boom. End of thought train. That's like, you don't have to go and then post it. It seems like you let your intrusive thoughts get the best of you. But anyways, let's take a look at this next person. Alright, this one's got copyrighted audio, but it says, is it just me or was Jeffrey Dahmer really attractive physically? And yeah, he's like throwing up some pictures and simping for Jeffrey Dahmer. I gotta ask, man, where is your self-respect? Like, seriously, where is your dignity at? Even if you feel absolutely no type of remorse or any type of like empathy or sympathy for the victims and their families, you must have no self-respect to post something like this, because you know people think that Jeffrey Dahmer and serial killers in general are bad. And even if you don't think that Jeffrey Dahmer's bad and you think that he's hot, you should know that people are gonna be kind of disgusted by your statement. Like, even if that's actually how you feel, again, keep that to yourself, man. To me, I'm personally pretty disturbed at the fact that he felt okay posting this. Like, that should just show you what type of website TikTok is, or what kind of platform it is, where people just feel alright to post this kind of stuff. It's crazy too, that's not even taken down, man. Like, they have that up right now on TikTok. If you try to find that video, you'll find it, bro. Obviously, don't go searching for it, because don't give his page any traffic, but it's like crazy to me. TikTok will ban you if you misgender somebody on accident, or if you say the word retard/retarded, but they'll let people actually romanticizing serial killers who have done unthinkable things exist with complete impunity on their platform. Like, that should just show you, man, TikTok garbage.
It's crazy. I had a feeling when that Dahmer series dropped on Netflix, I'd see shit like this. Like, bruh, look at this shit. He would have got my dumb ass. It's one thing to thirst over Evan Peters, but to thirst over Jeffrey Dahmer's, bruh, you're just fucking horny, bruh. Like, bro, this shit is not sane at all. Y'all are thirsting over a murderer that ate people. Reevaluate y'all life.
And it's so true. Like, you need to reevaluate your life. Like, honestly, think about where you are and how you got here. How are you posting this? How are you romanticizing Jeffrey Dahmer? And like that guy said, if you want to be down bad to begin with, which is already somewhat pathetic, at least just be down bad for the actor playing Jeffrey Dahmer. Even though I think that that's already kind of weird to start out with, because, well, you know, he simply put playing the killer. You know, if you want to do that, I guess go ahead. But still, man, like, come on. I'm seeing fan cams of the actual actor playing Jeffrey Dahmer blowing up on TikTok, like these fan cams of Jeffrey Dahmer in the Netflix series, like, I don't know, doing quote-unquote sexy activities, or, you know, being, I don't know, thirst trap worthy or something, which in my opinion is just weird. Like, I know people make these excuses like, oh, it's an actor, oh, it's not real. It's like, okay, fine, yeah, there's an actor, it's not actually Jeffrey Dahmer, but still, man, like, you just don't get my seal of approval, you know, you're an oddball. But anyways, that's that for today. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments down below, and like I said, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.